Alright you guys, you know the drill. This is our Annapolis Boat Show video. Yes, it came late, but it's better late than never, am I right? However, this trip was a little bit different because we kicked it off by visiting my family on the East Coast, having some good old-fashioned New England fun. From cranberry bogs in Cape Cod, Connecticut, to apple picking in Ashland, Massachusetts, we packed as much fun into a few short days before Chris and I hopped in a rental car, plugged Annapolis into the GPS, and geared up for a week of pure shenanigans with our friends. Now this is where the video goes from wholesome family fun to rum-laced piracy with some of your favorite salty sailors, so if you have little ones, you might want to have them sit the rest of this one out. Sorry kids, we'll catch you on the next episode. Alright, let's get back to it.
First stop is to pick up the friends from the airport. We're excited, ready to see people, ready to party.
Get out of the car.
Ready to get out of the car. It's been a long day of driving. So, we're almost there.
Our beloved friends Max and Karen from La Cruz de Guanacoxtli had arrived safely in Maryland, as well as our cruising friends from Panama, which included Kyle and Leah from SV Jubel, Mike and Leah from SV X Factor, and Mike and Taylor from SV Via, who we would be sharing a house with for the first few days of the show.
So we made it to a rental house, and clearly they were ready for us because there's a police car next door, and it's also next to a school. So this will make things interesting.
Who's bad at this place?
Once the fridge was filled with 6 different types of beers, 4 types of ciders, and plenty of seltzers to go around, we decided to make our way to dinner at the Boatyard restaurant, where Karen, Leah, and I left our mark on the wall. Despite not going to bed until 1:30 in the morning, Chris and I still managed to make our way to the boat show by 9. Fortunately, we weren't on cruisers creating content booth duty until much later, so we toured some catamarans with our buddies who were searching for Lusty 2.0. Then we broke off to meet with some of my publishers. For those of you that don't know, hi, my name's Marissa Neely and I am a writer more so than a YouTuber. You can find my work in Cruising World Magazine, Latitudes and Attitudes, Sail Magazine, and more. The boat show is a great opportunity to meet with my publishers face-to-face. If you're interested in learning more or maybe reading about some of our adventures that don't make it to YouTube, you can support my writing over on our blog site linked below.
Day 1, we got our credentials, so huge thank you to Jeff for getting that for us. The YouTube booth looks amazing this year. There's so many people that we are so excited to meet. So we're gonna be at the booth from 1 to 1:30 today. And the rest of the time is gonna be spent having fun.
Boat show looks super busy, so we're gonna go start walking around and see what's here.
I think it might be Lusty 2.0. I don't know though.
Really?
Yeah, I can imagine it. Like, you know, this is where we'd come and visit them in the Med. Except the problem is that you're sleeping sideways on a catamaran, which I feel like is a little too...
I don't know about that.
With cold drinks in hand, Chris and I took our place at the content creators booth, where we met fans and followers of our various platforms.
We're at the YouTuber booth. We don't really belong here because if you're watching this, you know we don't post a lot. Everyone else here, they post a lot. We write more than we post, it's fine. So we're just gonna sit here and drink our little drinky drinks and say hi to the people that do come up and say hello.
My drink's gone.
We just finished our first day in the creators booth and it went pretty well. We had a lot of people come say hi, ask us where we are in the world now, ask us about projects, the engine, all of that jazz. But one of my favorite moments that happened there, if not in my entire life, was when Chris from Sailing to Hope came by and gave us a creator care package, and it's full of goodies to help us keep talking. She has tea in here, she has soothing cough drops, she has sanitizing wipes, and my favorite thing of all, I don't know if she knows this or not, honey sticks. So I'm just blown away by her kindness. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. You'll never guess who's here. It is breaking waves.
So hot.
Oh my god. We have to go
so
say hello.
Hot right now.
We have to go say hello. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go say hi. Beautiful. In her element.
It was a long day of reconnecting with friends old and new, chatting nonstop and walking. So much walking.
Day 2 of the boat show. Here we go. Let's go.
Hey, boats and hoes, baby. Only sort of hungover.
After breakfast, we met up with the Precision Sales guys who invited us out aboard their friend's floating picnic table called Rummin' Around, where we shared drinks and stories while enjoying the water. Yes, it really was a floating picnic table. How cool is this?
Cheers! I'm a representative of Lusty. On land and on the water. Where do you guys want it? On the top or over David's sticker?
Your choice. Put it up top. Sailor's choice. Right there.
Nice.
Chris and I had another creator booth time slot at noon, and this time we had the pleasure of being visited by all of the fellow Choi Lee owners that we have been chatting with online over the years. We took a family photo, once again missing the presence of SV Sitka. But we knew our dear friends Jay and Kenna were so busy getting Sitka ready to splash in Guaymas, Mexico. But no matter how far apart we are, we always feel them with us in spirit.
Wait, are you videoing?
The International Cruiser Awards were hosted by none other than our pals Colin and Jamie from Parlay Revival. It was great to dress up and celebrate our friends in the cruising world who earned their awards and applause. But the best part of the night was unplanned. Right when we thought the festivities were over, Karen rushed the stage and grabbed the mic, leaving Max and I absolutely speechless.
We don't know her, right? We don't know her?
No, I don't know.
Max,
you know her?
What happened?
This moment lives on in infamy, so if you made it this far in the video, be sure to drop a hey-o in the comments just for Karen.
Oh my god. It's like hurting children.
Who invited these guys? Right?
Freaking YouTubers.
Our time in our rental house had come to an end as half of our housemates were returning to Panama. With a few days left in Annapolis, we and the Lusty crew relocated to a hotel nearby. Once settled, Chris and I headed back to the boat show to make our final rounds.
It's not an Annapolis Boat Show unless it starts to rain. Luckily, I have Chris as my umbrella boy.
We made our way to Bacon Sales, which is the East Coast equivalent of California's Minnie's Yacht Surplus, a marine consignment shop where you can find it all. They had a full spread of food, from tacos to deli sandwiches and an entire open bar, which was a bit dangerous for all of us cruisers. It was an impressive setup and so cool to see the store filled with so many familiar faces. Chris got to hang out with Mads and Ben, the boat building boys, talking all things DIY and sanding, while I chatted with some fellow Seasters.
I may not be Danish, but it's Mexican.
Around midnight, we gathered ourselves and slowly made our way home.
All right, it's day 4, last day of the boat show, and we are feeling it. Everybody's feeling it. Everyone's tired, but we're here. We're gonna say hi and bye to a few more friends, and then we're gonna go to the Naval Academy and show Max and Karen around Annapolis.
After one last look around, we rendezvoused with Max and Karen to cross something off their list as first-time visitors of Annapolis. No trip to Annapolis is complete without a visit to the iconic United States Naval Academy.
Max, what do you think about coming here today?
We're here as an expression of liberty and freedom, and Karen, although she doesn't speak much English, is glad to be here today in support of
that door.
Founded on October 10th, 1845, the Academy is the second oldest of the 5 U.S. service academies. It prepares future officers for the United States Navy and Marine Corps through a rigorous education and training program. Set on a stunning 338-acre campus known as the Yard, this historic landmark is filled with centuries of naval tradition, historic buildings, and timeless monuments. What's going on?
I do anal tonight.
Oh my god.
Well, we are in Annapolis. Take 2.
Ready and go.
Anal. All right, goddamn it.
Anal.
There's kids behind you. Do it actually.
We're gonna go bar crawling.
1, 2, and go.
Hey everybody, we're here in Annapolis, and we're gonna head out and do some bar crawling and see where the night takes us. Might get a little stinky, a little pinky, who knows? We'll see what happens.
That's the new word.
We arrived at the steps of Davis Pub, and I immediately got a flashback to Chris's brother's 30th birthday, where we found ourselves in that very same bar. Karen broke out the travel dice as we rolled them across the table, desperately trying to reach 10,000 first. A familiar scene for the 4 of us. It felt right, especially since I won.
All right, so we just closed out the last party
2023, it's
of
over.
the Annapolis Boat Show 2023. We closed out at the boatyard, which is where we started this crazy adventure. We're taking Max and Karen's car home, back to the hotel because we are sober, we're exhausted,
We're just not feeling good.
and not feeling the hottest. So we're gonna head back. We're gonna call them an Uber later whenever they're ready. Then we're gonna say our goodbyes at the hotel and go from there. Then we begin our journey home to California.
But right now we're just walking through Annapolis and it is freezing. We are so cold. And yeah, that's it. That's all.
Good night.
Good night.
Later.
Max and Karen showed back up at 4 a.m., knocking on our door until we opened it for hugs and a debrief on how the rest of the night went. Their flight was supposed to leave in an hour, but when I reminded them, they laughed, shrugged, and decided to miss it. Those were our final moments with our La Cruz family, which was fitting. The goodbyes are always so hard, but luckily with them, it will always be a see you later. We were up at 6 a.m. and airport bound, doing our best to hold back our coughs and manage our running noses. Luckily, it wasn't COVID, but whatever we had would only get worse in the coming days. After hours of dosing myself with pain medication and NyQuil, we finally made it back to California. Despite the ick, the trip was absolutely incredible, full of so many memories with friends old and new. We were honored to meet so many blog followers, YouTube watchers, and fans of our travels. We appreciate you all more than you know. Special thanks to Jeff Back, Precision Sales, the Young Cruisers Association, all of my publishers, our sweet friends, supporters of this channel, and of course, Pusser's Rum for keeping us all hydrated. Back on the mountain, we had a new journey to embark on before packing it all up to return home to our boat sweet boat. But all of that is next on Sailing Avocet.